Hi there guys, welcome back to Chris Comics. I just wanted to show you guys some cool books if you ever wanted to start off reading Warhammer 40,000 or Warhammer 30k as well. Um, these are the books I would recommend you start with if you ever want to start reading Warhammer or anything like that, if you have any interest in that universe whatsoever. Now, I've got a few books here. There's two omnibuses and three novels in which you can start off in various different types of storylines, meeting various types of characters throughout the whole universe. First off, I've got Night Lords Omnibus, the Omnibus by Aaron Nemski-Burden. It's got three novels in it with two short stories. These are more for the Chaos Space Marines. This is more like the evil side of things, but even that, it explores more how the human side of them, because usually they're just portrayed as like these mustache twirling villains, and in this it actually kind of humanizes them. They're not good people. No one in Warhammer 40,000 universe is a good person. Now this follows a group of Night Lords from the Night Lords chapter. There's like 20 different chapters in the 40k lore. This follows them specifically and explores their history and also the way their Space Marine chapter works, the traitor legions and all that. So I would recommend this if you wanted to get more of a darker side of the 40k series. Very cool starting off point. I would recommend. The next, one of my personal favorites and one I started with, was the Euro Ventress Chronicles, Volume 1 by Graham McNeil. This follows a Space Marine captain by the name of Euro Ventress. Now, it has multiple different villains that are enemies and storylines that it follows, but the main character, Euro Ventress, here is your ride-along character, and you experience the Ultramarines chapters, way of doing things throughout the Imperium. Very cool, and I would highly recommend reading at least the first omnibus, because the third one is one of my favorite books that I've read throughout this whole series. There's 7 in total. This is the first 3. There's 2 of these omnibuses out so long. So that's the next one I would recommend. Next, I would recommend to start, if you want to get more of the modern current stuff that's coming out in recent years, I would recommend the Dawn of Fire series. This is the first book, Avenging Sun by Guy Haley. He's actually writing all of the more important books at the moment. So that is where I would recommend you start, following one of the Primarchs, which I'll get to in a minute. This is basically one of the Primarchs coming back, who was long lost, rebuilding the Imperium, actually making them strong again, because they were like on the brink of collapse completely, and basically revitalizing them and putting them back in like contention for the dominion of the entire galaxy. Very cool book, this. Then one of my personal favorites, we have Xenos by Dan Abnett. One of the first Eisenhorn books. There's 3 books in the series. This is the first one. It's my favorite. The other 2 are okay, but this one is much better. It was before he had any like inkling that it might be a trilogy or even further beyond that. But it basically follows an Inquisitor from the Order Xenos. Basically, Inquisitors can do whatever. They're like, if you want to use a Star Wars reference, they're like Jedi, and they can do whatever they want in the universe. And they have carte blanche to do whatever they want, and they can boss around world governors, planetary governors, space admirals, everything. They can do whatever they want, essentially. But obviously, this is more like a crime book. It's very like intimate, but it also deals with massive things happening with chaos and demons, stuff like that. So I would highly recommend you start this series. The first book is very good. The rest are also good, but this was one of my personal favorites. Then another place you can start reading 40k, more 30k. It follows the Horus Heresy. The Horus Heresy is like one of the most important events for the 40k universe. Now, this is a long-running series. This is the first book in that series and one of the best. This basically follows Horus. Horus is the guy one of the Primarchs, basically, who instigated like the Horus Heresy, and he started it. basically it's a rebellion against the Emperor. The Emperor of Mankind is basically the he created the Imperium, like all the universe. Basically, he's trying to culminate everything together and sort that out, make them all into a cohesive galaxy. And I would recommend you start with this one because it's the best one. And throughout the series, there's a lot of cool characters in this book, and they carry out throughout the whole series as well. So I would recommend all these books. All of them are very good, and you can't go wrong with any of these. And yeah, I just wanted to share some of the things I like in this universe, and this is a great place to start, in all honesty. Thanks, guys.